back with comedian Dave Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I feel myself slipping. I need to get my shit under control. I had McDonald's last night. I had some salt and vinegar chips today. I'm eating like a maniac because I can't exercise now. Well, I'm going to figure something out. I'm just going to do something. I'll probably go to the gym tomorrow and put on a weighted vest and just do fucking the stair machine or something. I honestly have to fucking exercise now. Otherwise, it all just falls apart. I'm 2 days from my birthday. I would have been absolutely shredded in 2 days if I hadn't have got this fucking injury. And I can barely fucking sleep with it. It seems to be getting sorer. I feel like it's going to set in the wrong place as well. There's still a bit jutting out, and I'm like, fucking, that's just going to turn into a cracked rib. I betcha. I'm going to get a fucking kick in kickboxing sparring right on that fucking nub, and it will crack my rib, and then I'll be out for like 3 months. I need to refocus. Maybe I'll work a little bit more on my mind. My mind and comedy, that will help. But I need to fucking exercise. I need to do something. I'll figure it out. Fucking, how's about the game fucking yesterday or this morning? Ireland versus New Zealand. I didn't even get to watch it. I woke up at fucking 6:20 to go out and watch it, and it wasn't even on fucking TV. It said it was going to be on TV, but it didn't end up being on TV. So I sat there for like an hour just watching the scores click over with no context. Just watching the scores. Just thinking about what's happening. And then obviously after the game, I watched the highlights and shit. And what a fucking wild game. The mighty Kiwis fucking just held on. 24-28, a devastating blow to fucking Ireland. It is pretty fucking rough, actually. I think the last phase of the game, full time is 80 minutes. The game went 82.5 minutes or something like that. Ireland had 36 phases, and then they gave away penalty. Game over. All Blacks win, and now All Blacks face Argentina in the semi-finals. So Ireland, if they beat New Zealand, they would have fucking trounced Argentina. They would have been in the finals. Then it could be anyone. There's England, there's South Africa, there's France. I think there's Fiji left or something like that. There's a few things going on over there. So that was good. And then India fucking thrashed Pakistan. So I stayed up and watched that. That was pretty fucking boring. It was just uneventful bullshit. And then today, my son, fucking Jesus Christ. Jiu-jitsu tournament. His head wasn't in the game today. I don't know whether it's my coaching or what, my motivational speeches. I don't know what was going on today, but fucking he just was not in it. It was, to put it mildly, fucking infuriating. He really gave about 50% effort today. And the kid that he fucking fought, he just had one fight, one and done. When he was trying, in those little fucking moments he was trying, he was dominating, but I don't know. His head wasn't fucking in it. You could tell beforehand. I could tell there was something off with this 7-year-old kid. I was like, I got to get him in. I got to get him fucking into the game. I got to get his head in the fucking game. So I was like, come to the warm-up mats. Let's do a little bit of a wrestle. And I get down there, even though I'm injured. And it was hurting like fuck. I was like, come on, fucking get out of this, do this. And he wasn't into it. Usually we wrestle all the time. He loves it. Just something was off. I think he just wanted to do his Rubik's Cube. I don't know what the fuck was going on. So I obviously berated the fuck out of him for like 2 hours. None of this, you did your best, fucking better luck next time. I was like, what the fuck was that? Thank God my wife was on board as well. She actually said it before me. She was like, what was that? And I was like, yeah, what was that? It wasn't even planned. Me and my wife didn't even plan it. She was like, what's that? And I was like, yeah, what the fuck was that? And he was mumbling something about he didn't feel like fighting or something today. I'm like, well, You better start fucking getting used to it, because I'm now entering you into every single tournament from now till you turn 18, cunt. All right? So get fucking used to it. I tell you the best way to overcome fucking your fears or your nerves, it's to do every single fucking tournament for the rest of your life. That's what it is. That's how it's going to go down. I'm studying Venus Williams and Serena Williams' dad, Andre Agassi's dad, Tiger Woods' dad. These guys knew how to mold champions, and so do I. I was reading in the newspaper the other day, or yesterday. You know Kostya, the boxer? Russian-Australian boxer. He was a world champion. Well, his son's now turning into a boxer. Tim Tszyu. It's way easier to say Kostya Tszyu than Tim Tszyu. Anyway, I was reading an article from Tim Tszyu because him and his dad have had a falling out. Well, his dad left 20 years ago and started a new family. Anyway, he said when he was a kid, his dad Kostya was like a hardcore disciplinarian. He was saying he came home in grade 2 or 3 and he came second in cross country or something, or running fucking bullshit or whatever. And he told his dad, world champion Kostya, and Kostya's like, that's not fucking good enough. You're coming out running with me now. So for the next year, Kostya woke his son up at 5:15 a.m. to go jogging with him. His 7-year-old son, 3 days a week. And then Tim was saying, I hated it. I was crying most of the time. But by year 4 and 5, I was undefeatable in cross country. See? He hates his dad, but he's a champion. That's where we're at. Who else is a champion and had a nightmare parent just driving them? I want to learn from the best. Floyd Mayweather's dad? There's heaps, but you want to know you've got a champion beforehand. Before you ruin the relationship, you want to know you've got a champion beforehand. So I need to figure that out. I think I do. I think I may have one. A Rubik's Cube champion. That's what he's going to be. Anyway, that'll fucking do it for today. I'm fucking refocusing on Monday. I need to figure out a way how not to fall apart over the next 6 weeks, because I can't just do nothing for 6 weeks and then go straight into the US and Canada and Central America and shit and Mexico. That's going to be like 3 months of nothing. I will fall apart. Fuck that. Anyway, that'll do for today, and I'll see you the fuck later.